Hi, I'm Dave Casola of cleveland.com, and right now we're joined by members of the Shaker Heights team. We got head coach Danny Young right next to me, esa-ahmad in the center, and then kaleb-roy all the way down to my left. Danny, let's start it off. Real special senior class. What's it like, entering the last season for these guys?
It feels real good. We got some great guys to my left here. You got esa-ahmad, a.k.a. the big fella. You got kaleb-roy. These have been two great, young men in our program that have carried themselves well on and off the court, and I think their games speak for themselves. Esa-ahmad headed to West Virginia. I think I've been quoted as saying I think that's an excellent fit for the big fella, for him to kind of expand his game and showcase his versatility as far as, to me, being LeBron-like. He's not LeBron, but he's LeBron-like as far as making plays for himself and others and having that size and athleticism to play above the rim and make plays for himself and others and shoot the three and do all those good things. And then you have kaleb-roy, who I think I'm very proud of that scholarship. I mean, when you can work yourself to a level academically and athletically where you can attend Air Force Academy, I think that represents the community very well. That represents his family well, and I think that speaks volume about our program and about how hard Kaleb has worked to kind of get himself to that D1 level. So I'm very proud of these two young men.
Great. Esa, you obviously have had a great career thus far. How are you going to be better this year? What's going to be what should people expect from you?
I think what's going to be better for me is, being more of a vocal and, taking action as a leader. I just want to lead my guys to, hopefully a state championship.
Kaleb, you guys have come short in the regional the last couple of years. What is going to be the difference for Shaker Heights this year?
The difference making is able to be on one accord, as our motto, one heartbeat. So if we all can be on one accord with one another, I think we'll be able to overcome any circumstances that's coming aboard.
Now, Danny, you've got the 4 transfers coming in. What does it do for your team and your depth?
Before we talk about the transfers, I love to kind of talk about the guys that we have returning that are Shaker guys. You got Ricky Stokes, you got Nathan Bowie, you have Courtney Mays, you have Amani Reedus. And I think those guys are going to bring added dimension to our depth. And David Wright, who you guys will definitely get a chance to talk with. I think out of that whole crew, I think David has that ability to kind of take over games, and he has the ability to shoot the basketball, shoot the three. He has a high basketball IQ. He's strong and he's tough. So I'm looking forward to David's role expanding. And then you got Mays, who's a space eater that can make shots. You have Ricky Stokes, who has versatility, being 6'7", athletic, long, can play above the rim, can hit standstill threes. I like for him to kind of get to the rim a little bit more and shoot more free throws. Amani Reedus was a JV guard last year that played well, was our leading scorer there. He's had a great summer at the Word Church League and down in Dayton. And Nathan Bowie, he used to weigh 250 pounds. Now he's down to 218. He has himself in great shape. So I think he can play, a good role for us. And yes, we were fortunate to get some transfers in there. And I think they're going to add to our depth and fall right into what we expect, which is, total focus and discipline in everything that we do. And so we're trying to, win one game at a time and see how it falls as far as the tournament. But our goal is always to win championships, and I think we have the talent and skill set to do that. So we just got to put it together. I have great chemistry, have buy-in. Like Kaleb said, I'm going to steal one from Bobby Huggins when I went on the visit with Esa when he committed verbally to West Virginia. They had one heartbeat as a model down there, and that resonated with us. And I think if we can get to that level where it's all about just the team, I think it's going to be good for us.
Now, Esa, the pressure's off now recruiting-wise. What does that do for you in terms of entering your senior season?
It'll just take a lot of pressure off me, knowing, now where I'm going. So, now I can just focus on my team and, just finishing my senior year out strong.
And Kaleb, when you look at Shaker Heights, what do you feel like the biggest difference is from last year?
The biggest difference from last year, I think, now, just like I said, we can all be on one accord with one another and being able to rally with one another, being able to be talkative, and I think that's the biggest difference.
Last question for you, Danny. It's really the last year of your league as we know it with all the realignment. What has the league been like to go through year in after year?
Ooh, it's been tough. I mean, you have great coaches, you have great players going up against Sonny Johnson and Coach K and Anthony Stacy, who is now at Toledo, coaching in college, Joe Mackey, and I'm sure I'm leaving out a couple coaches there, but it's just any given night you can lose if you're not ready to play, and there's no cupcakes teams or games in our league, and it makes it great. The crowds are phenomenal too. I really enjoyed going to hostile environments where the stakes are against you, and it's really sweet when you come out victorious. And we've been very lucky to win the league 2 years in a row, and then we won the LEL that last year we was in it. So it's been good for us to be able to kind of walk into that league and be able to compete against those great teams, great coaches. So I'm going to definitely miss it, but I think where we're headed is going to be just as good as well.
Great. All right, that's Shaker Heights basketball. A lot of big things expected from them this year, so keep it here on cleveland.com to hear all about Shaker Heights all season long.